Located on an active RAF base in South Lincolnshire lies the RAF Digby Lima Sector Operations Room Museum. The museum is a perfectly preserved operations bunker that looks today exactly as it did 70 years ago. It was from here that the RAF detected enemy aircraft and protected the Midlands from German bombers throughout the Second World War. Back then, there were 13 centres like this across the UK. Today, this is the only one to survive, and stepping inside is like stepping back in time. Perhaps the most significant day here was the 21st of August 1940, when the base experienced what would become known as Lincolnshire's Battle of Britain.
611 is Foxtrot 6-6.
Update on 611 Squadron.
61173 is Charlie 03.
Update Group 611 Squadron intercepted.
That morning at 9:15, the radars detected an approaching bombing raid of 15 German planes crossing the North Sea at an altitude of 4,000 feet. The plotters, all young girls specially selected for their intelligence, plotted the movement of the aircraft on a giant map as the coordinates arrived over the radio.
Got me 611 Bravo, please.
Constantly updating the movement of the aircraft was a precise and stressful job. Soon it was noticed that rather than taking their usual course for London, the bombers were headed for the Midlands. Their targets were the factories that made our engine. As the morning progressed, wave after wave of enemy formations approached, and RAF planes were sent up to intercept them.
Band section leader confirms tally ho, enemy sighted.
Radar confirms targets moving west.
Orange blue at full down.
Check.
That day, only one of the 3 RAF Digby squadrons was mobile, and each pilot fought relentlessly, flying up to 5 missions against the enemy onslaught. 4 British aircraft were shot down and 7 German ones. Pilots and plotters were young, many of them still teenagers. They spent a lot of time together at the base and many of them became close friends. The base was full of life. Despite the war, the times could be fun.
Bypass leader, sectors 270, main angels 20, trade for you 30 plus.
As the girls plotted, tally ho could be heard across the tannoy in the ops room, as the pilots spotted their enemy. Distressingly, so could their final screams when the unlucky ones plummeted to their deaths. The factories in the Midlands were protected that summer day, but during the war, many close friends were lost. As the war neared its end, operations were ceased. The furniture was pushed to one side and the secret documents collected. Today, the base is a museum dedicated to those who served here. Preserved behind concrete and underground, the bunker remains as it was, down to the very smallest details.
It feels like the officers that work here have just left from a hard-working day.
I think what I enjoyed most about the museum was how personal it was to everyone's lives. It wasn't just facts and figures, there was real stories about real people.
As a plotter, I don't think I would have survived because you'd be able to hear all your friends dying. I don't think I could live with that.
I knew about girls working in factories and doing the men's jobs while they were at sea and abroad and things like that. I didn't really know they were this involved in the war effort. I know it was quite a difficult job and no one really appreciated the hard work that they were doing. I think they're amazing, the women who work here, really, because obviously they helped so much with winning the war and with obviously helping their country, fighting for their country in their own way.
Well, I definitely think visiting a place like this is better than being taught it, because you can actually experience it and you can absorb it better. Because I know a lot of people my age learn better from actually physically touching and being there and being in that atmosphere.
It's quite amazing what a job that, people here running it have done to preserve the equipment, and just to know that people in World War II would have actually been using this is quite special.